everyone, welcome back to Color Inspiration, where we color images and we talk for roughly about 10, no longer than 15 minutes. And this is our third image that we're working on. And yesterday we started working on it. We just did some lining, I guess you could say. And I just want to tell you, I am loving just the way it is right now. Aside from this thing, I think we'll probably take this project and put it in a frame. Yeah, I think that we may frame this and maybe I can gift this to someone. I think that'd be really cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So we did the lining, and what I wanted to do is find a little bit of a lighter color just to color it in like that. That's too light though. Yeah, that's a little bit too light. Now I have this one. This is 102 and this is 3935. I don't know the numbers. Let's try this one. This says light yellow, and then we use yellow. So this is 102. As you can see, this one is a little bit darker. So let's try this out. So this is 106, and this is 102. Yeah, let's go with that one. No, 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 no. I feel like that's still too light. Let's do pastel yellow. Now, I've watched a few professional colorists color, paint, art, all kinds of stuff. And you know the one thing, ooh, that's real dark. No. And this is pastel yellow. The one thing that they do is they have all of their colors together, regardless of the brand. I need to do that, I think. That way when I'm looking for a yellow, see this is too light. Let's see. And it feels dry. I've had these markers for over a year, two now, I think. So it might be drying out. But it's just sitting there doing nothing. Oh, that's not bad. Let's see. That's not bad. We'll color this one this color and then we'll color the other one a different color because, we cannot do that. You can't have a matchy matchy. Maybe the sun hits them differently. We'll use this one over here, this other color. So what are y'all up to today? November has come. It says I want to go slow and steady, but then I feel like it's speeding up. I'm not sure how you feel about it, but I do feel like it's like zoom, zoom. Like we're double digits, right? Double digits. And before you know it, we'll be January 1st. I'm excited about trying some new things out next year. I hope that you all are looking forward to it. I don't want to say what it is because usually I'll get sick and won't be able to do it until like next December. So you'll just have to see it when you see it. Last year I was all prepared. I had printed off a calendar, all that stuff, and then I got sick. Then I got better. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this, and then I got sick. So I'm just coloring on this on a brown piece that we did yesterday, and I'm just dragging a little bit of the color out, and I'm giving it a little bit of darker around this base piece, and then it's getting lighter right there, like that. See, it's nothing fancy. As you all know, the videos, some of them, well, we're on a few days ahead of time, but because I don't want to be on like day 100 in December. Maybe day 30, but not 100. Only because then next year when you're seeing day 100, you're like, what is she talking about? That was so last year, right? Look at that. That looks cool. I love it. Ooh. And that was 917, like 90210. That's your area code, zip code, excuse me. 90210. See, they started us 90. It's supposed to be 90210, right? No, not 210. I used to watch that when I was a little girl. Uh, Heather Locklear and that girl. Excuse me, spoilers. The one that was trying to wreak revenge. I don't think I like Heather Locklear in that show. And then they had the show with Brenda and Brandon. They were twins with Dylan, Matthew Perry, Luke Perry, Luke Perry. And he reminded me of the Fonz so much, and also James Dean. It was like James Dean and the Fonz had a baby, and that was him. At least that's how I used to look at it. I could be wrong though. I mean, that was just my opinion. It was so long ago. That's when they had like decent scripted television shows. And I can't remember if that's the show when the girl was supposedly hurt her arm or something like that, but she did it and she blamed someone else for it. I know Brandon, Sharon Doherty's brother, Luke Perry. Is it Luke Perry? No. What is I don't remember his name. Let's not even go in there. But he was supposed to be like the bad kid and she was the good girl. And then I remember she was on Charmed and they was like she's not really easy to work with, blah blah blah. Um Unfortunately sometimes not saying oh this is a little bit too dark. Yeah. Sometimes you just get a bad rep and then every encounter you're looking for it to be like the one that you had with the other person. We're going to take 106 and try and fix these lines. Because even though 102 is a little bit darker than 106, 106 has a little bit more va-va-va-voom. And with the va-va-va-voom, we could probably pull this color out. Now we're going to go with CT1. There we go. Let's see, this one is doing the same thing the other one did. That's okay. We'll just have to deal with it. And sometimes when we do that in the picture, you can still see the lines at the end. So maybe we'll take our yellow gel pen at the very end and just go over this. Who knows? I had a urge. I resisted it so great, so easy. It wasn't that much of an urge to go to IKEA today. IKEA's like an hour away from me. Good 40 minutes, I should say. But the thing is, ask me what I was going to IKEA for. Not a thing. That's why it was so easy for me to avoid because I was like, "What you gonna go to IKEA for? What you buying? Where you gonna put it? In what house? Who? Excuse me." Yeah. So I was like, "Well, I'll just go to the Dollar Tree." I didn't even go to Dollar Tree. I went to McAllister's and had a sandwich. It was not good. I don't think they put any lettuce and tomato on it. I used to go to McAllister's like twice a week when I lived in Mississippi doing work, and I would a lot of stuff has changed since 2018. I know, uh, but the service was trash. And the big roommate is always like, McAllister's, those girls in there have an attitude. And I was like, you probably got an attitude. But no, they weren't very nice. They didn't have an attitude with me. They just were not very accommodating. And I will say this right now, customer service jobs have taken a backseat to customer service. I'm not sure what people in customer service think customer service is. And I'm not one of those people that's calling up and trying to fight the manager. That's not me, right? I'm giving you my money, and I want you to give me the service that I deserve, right? So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Cause I'm never gonna say that the customer's always right. I don't believe that. But I just think that your customer service probably could be a little bit better, ma'am. Okay, because it was trash today, straight garbage. I want to color this orange so bad, like orange pink. We won't. Now we did color this like this, but I don't know if is this a sunflower that hasn't bloomed all the way. Is it? Is that what you're telling me? Hmm. Okay. I don't know. I'm a colorist, not a flowerist. It's go ahead and put some pops in. I think I've colored this image before. See, it's like one of my favorite then. Because it's so big and full, and, we could, kind of grow from this. So we're just going to finish up this one little side, and then tomorrow we'll come and we'll do some green stuff and maybe some pink and orange right here because I really want to color this. But at the same time, I'm like, you're not being fair. You're going to cut all this other junk off. So are we really done today? That's the real question. No, I don't think so. We're going to finish this up, and then we're going to come back and color it all up. Because maybe we'll just put this in books and we can glue some stuff on the back and turn it into like an art piece or art journal. I don't know. I haven't thought that far through. I just know that we'll probably have 30 images by the end of it. I don't know. That's what I had calculated in my head. I was like, okay, if it takes this long, blah, blah, blah. But some of the images that I'm going to choose are going to probably be a lot easier to color. So we may need more than 30 images. And some of them will probably be single images like lady stamps and stuff like that, just so y'all are prepared for that. Don't be alarmed if you see something that's normally not in the mix. I don't know why they look like an eyeball to me, but it did. All right. Well, that is that. We have done what we set out to do for this particular project. I think tomorrow we'll have some more bold colors added to it so it's not so just yellow and orange. I'm thinking a few purples and who knows what else. I want to say thank y'all for watching. I hope that you're enjoying this. And until next time, happy crafting.